Hey girl, welcome to the club. I'm Brooke and today I'm going to lead you through a mat Pilates-inspired sculpt class that is just using one dumbbell. You can of course do this workout without any weights, or if you have any household items such as a water bottle or a soup can, that'll work just fine as well. I'm going to be working with a 3-pound weight, but I also have a 5-pound weight nearby in case some of the moves feel a little bit too light for me and I want more of a challenge. I will pick up that one, but please feel free to use what works best for you. This class is more on the intermediate to advanced side since it's going to recruit a lot of those deep core muscles, and in turn that's going to require a lot of stability coming from that center and just a really good understanding of your form and foundation. So if you're a true beginner, this class is probably not going to be the best for you, but feel free to check out my library for other workouts that may be. So go ahead and roll out your mat and we'll begin. So let's start first on the center of your mat with no equipment yet. We're going to come into tabletop here. Hands are directly under the shoulders. Have a good foundation with those hands, so press all 10 fingers into the mat. We're going to have the knees directly under the hips. Feet are just hanging out behind you. Let's take a deep inhale. Let's start with a cat-cow. So drop the belly, inhale, look up. And then your exhale, tuck your chin, round your spine, and pull the belly button all the way in and up, really rounding the back, articulating the spine here as we get started. Inhales are up, go with your breath here, drop the belly. Exhale, tuck your chin, round your back, draw the shoulders up and away from your ears. Take an inhale down. Exhale, tuck and round. Good, let's do 2 more. Good, last one, take a deep breath. Exhale, tuck and round. Good, let's just rock the hips back and then come back forward. Inhale, rock back, keep nice long arms. Exhale, rocking it forward. Trying to find the belly button to the spine here, so the hips and the pelvis is neutral, so you're not arching the back, you're not rounding the back, you're just finding a neutral pelvis here, keeping the gaze forward ahead of your mat, so you're not tucking the chin, you're keeping your airway open. Let's do 2 more. One more time. Good. Now drop the hips down towards the floor. Lift your shoulder blades up and away from your mat. And I want you looking over one side of your shoulders. And switch sides. Look the other way. Good. Don't force it. Do it again. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Getting a nice stretch of the side, the front body. Good. Just a little twist through that back as well. We're going to do 1 more. Good. Bring the hips all the way back. Find child's pose. Lift one arm all the way up to the ceiling. Keep the other arm lengthening out ahead of you. Take that arm, thread the needle all the way under. And do it again. Lift up. Deep inhale. Exhale, thread that arm under. Rest the shoulder and the ear on the mat. We're going to do 2 more. Good, 1 more time. Good, hang out here for about 2 deep breaths. You can walk your other hand forward ahead of your mat. Just try to get the most length here. Good. So bring it back into tabletop. Lift one arm all the way up to the ceiling. And then thread the needle, bend into the other elbow, and drop that shoulder to the mat. Do it again. Deep inhale. You want to keep your hips directly over those knees here the whole time, even on the way down through that arm, threading under. Let's take 2 more. Deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. It's very important we get mobilized before we begin, especially for this really deep core class. Last one. Hold this for 1 deep breath. You can extend that bent arm all the way out ahead of you. Keep the hips over those knees and just reach in opposite directions with both hands. Good. Now reach both arms forward. Come back to tabletop. We're gonna do it again on the other side. So lift up the other arm. And thread it under, bending into the elbow. Other arm that's threading, stay straight. Oh, this feels good, I'm tight. Let's do it again, 3 more. Good, 2 more. Good, last one. Good, so we're going to begin with one weight. We're going to do a series here that is going to recruit that core and the transverse abdominals. So make sure the entire time you keep those ribs wrapped, that belly button pulling in and up, and you're staying in this tabletop position. We're not arching one way, we're not leaning the other way, we're not arching the back, we're not rounding the back, we're keeping it neutral pelvis. We're gonna start with the weight in one hand, and the leg is going to float up with the opposite leg. So if you wanna start with the weight in your left hand, the right leg is going to lift. We're gonna bend the knee, redistribute the weight, keep the hips squared off, pick up that weight. We're gonna bend the knee and first take the arm back alongside your hips and squeeze into that glute like a donkey kick. Then we're going to bring it down. Then you're going to come into a hydrant. You're going to come into a lateral raise with the arm. The elbow is going to be slightly bent. The hand is just coming shoulder height. I'm gonna turn this way so you can see me. And the knee is coming into that hydrant, so you're parallel with the knee and the hip, still keeping that knee bent and the toe pointed. Then you're going to take it with a straight arm and a straight leg to extend, and then you're going to lower, and we're gonna repeat that series a couple times. So again, it's gonna be a bent knee, arm kicks straight back. You're going to lower down. We're going to come into a lateral raise and a hydrant, lower, and then the arm extends out, the leg extends long to straighten it out, and then bring it down. The foot is going to be pointed the entire time. I recommend weight on the lighter side, especially for that arm extension. And make sure when you're staying in that arm extension, you're pulling the shoulder down your back and away from your ears, okay? So we're going to begin. You can drop the dumbbell at any time. If it's too challenging for you, you're still going to feel such a deep burn in that core and of course that lower body. So let's begin. We're gonna kick it back, lower, bring it out, lower. Deep breath, inhale, exhale to lower down. Do it again. Kick it back, squeeze and pause at the top of each one. Good, redistribute the weight. Keep squaring those hips towards the mat. Staying out of the shoulders. Good, so pressing up and away from that floor, creating a lot of space. Good, keep the belly button pulled in, ribs wrapped. Exhale on the effort with that little pause. Beautiful. So you're keeping that hand nice and relaxed, that's holding the weight, and you're pressing the other hand that's on the mat up and away from your floor. So if you feel like you're sinking down into the mat, lift it up and away a little bit higher. We're gonna do 2 more of this combo. Good, one more time. Woo, beautiful. Now we're gonna kick it back, pull back and squeeze, bring it down. Do it again. Squeeze those triceps and squeeze the glutes. So stay with this. Good, we're gonna do 3 more. Woo. Now we feel the burn. 2, shakes are coming, 1 more. We're gonna bring it out to that hydrant and that lateral raise. Out and drop. And drop. Woo. Let's go for 3. For 2. 1 more. Extend it long. Let's go for 6. Tuck. 5. 4. Push through it for 3. You've got it for 2. 1 more. Nice job. I was shaking on that one. We're going to take the weight in the opposite hand. and we're gonna work that leg. So if you were just working the right glute, you're going to have that glute facing up. We're going to come in the elbow. We're going to do a little combo here and add in layers. If the layer doesn't feel good for you, please take it back and stick with whatever we were doing before adding that layer on. But I encourage you to try the layer and see how it feels if you feel like your form is there. So bend the knees, feet are together, shoulder is directly shoulder is directly over the elbow, hand is pressing into the mat, lift the rib cage up and away from your floor, pull the belly button in and up, wrapping those ribs. I'm gonna go a little bit heavier with my weight. We're gonna come into a high pull, and we're gonna do a clamshell with those knees up. So we're gonna pull and drop. We're gonna stay here for a few reps, and then we're gonna build on to add. So the hand is coming in front of that shoulder. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. We're gonna do one more, and then we're going to add on. We're gonna roll on to the side of the glute, extend those legs up, open the toes, tap the heels, bring it back down. Let's add that again. So high pull up, drop, roll onto the glute, but you're not rolling to the back of the room. You're staying controlled, so you're coming just a little bit back to lift up those legs. You can reach for those toes, open those legs with straight legs, close those heels together, and then come back down. Let's do that again. High pull, lift with the clamshell, drop, roll it back, open, close, keep it steady. One more time. Open, close. We're going to add again. So do that combo again. High pull for one, drop, reach, open, close. Now drop back down towards me. We're going to lift the hips off the floor. Arm is going to come straight up. Leg is going to shoot out outside, lift, pointing the toe. Now we're going to drop the foot, tapping it to the mat, stay up high through the hips. Come down, press the elbow into that rib cage, straighten the arm all the way up, and we're going to lower down. Let's do that combo again. Clamshell, high pull, up, down, roll to the side of the glute, keep the abs locked in. Open, close, tap, bring it back down, lift away from the mat, leg is straight. Good, tap the foot to the floor, squeeze the elbow in, press it up, and lower down. Let's do that again. Woo. Good, so building that strength and intensity with these layers here. Again, if it doesn't feel good, you take it back. Keep the hips high and square it out. Press away from that mat. Do it again. Pull, drop, reach, open, close, come back through center, reach up, lift the leg, point the toe, stay high away from the mat, and lower down. We're gonna do one more layer. Let's go up, lower, roll, tap, open, close, come forward, lift up, down. Now stay up. I just want you to hold that hand here, point the toe forward, flex the heel back, and lower down. Let's do that again. Clamshell pull. You can lighten your dumbbell if you need to, or drop it if it's getting too challenging. Lower down, lift and press up, tap the toe, keep the leg straight, hold it up, point the toe, sweep it forward, flex the heel, push it back. Do it again, only two more, and then we're going to take this on the other side. Whoop. Keep that collarbone open, point and flexed. One more time, ladies. Whew. Use control from that breath the entire time. Don't lose it. Point and flexed. Beautiful work. We're gonna take it to the other side. Whew. So we're gonna switch sides. Weight is now coming into, if you were using it before in your left, it's coming to your right, and we're gonna work the other side of the glute here. So I'm on my left glute, weight is in my right hand. Coming to all fours first, make sure the knees are directly under the hips. You have your form set up properly, shoulders are directly over those wrists, pulling the belly in and up into that tabletop Bend the knee, lift it up, straight back, extend the arm long, pull it down, hydrant with the lateral side raise for the shoulder, lower, and extend to that bird dog, nice and long, and drop. Let's do it again. Squeeze, knee is bent, hips squared, even through the hydrant, up and down, counterbalance with that weight, and lower. Let's do it again. We got 2 more. Keep pressing that other arm that's holding that body up and away from your mat. Come on, shoulders out of the ears. 1 more, and then we're gonna do each. Let's go, extend. Woo. Good, kick it back, let's go. Lower down, arm straight, pull that arm back alongside your hip. Lower that bent knee down and up. Good, keep the ribs pulled in, belly button pulling in and up. 2 more. Woo. Don't close that airway, keep the chin off of your chest. Last 1. To the side now, lateral and a hydrant. Oh, yay, yay. This one's tough. Let's go. 2 and 1. Bird dog to extend long, arm reaches, and lower, pull it in. Got the sweat drip from my from my chin already. Let's go out and pull. Breathe for 2 and 1. Beautiful. So that leg that was just up in the air is going to be now on top. The weight is going to switch to your other hand. I'm just going to pick up the heavier one, and we're going to build those layers again on this side, and then we are done for today. So set your form up, elbow directly under the shoulder. Hips are stacked, rib cage is pulling up and away from your mat. Collarbones open. We're going to first come into that high pull with the clamshell. Let's go down and up. And then we're going to layer again. You take whatever layers feel good and take it back if it doesn't feel good for you. And feel free to lighten or drop that dumbbell at any point. Good. Next one, we're going to add up, down, extend the legs long, roll to that glute. Open the feet, tap them together, pull them back towards me. Let's do it again. Pull up, lower, open, reach that arm long, open, close those heels, keep them nice and straight, and then rotate back towards me. Beautiful. Think about squeezing those heels together as those legs are nice and straight, coming back through center and rolling it back. If you feel like you don't have the stability here, then you can drop that dumbbell at any point for this roll back and lower. We're gonna add the lift up on the next one, so pull, clamshell, ooh, my shoulder, reach, tap, heels together, come back towards me, lift the arm overhead, leg extends long, tap the toe, bend the elbow into a rib cage, straighten it up, and then lower down. Let's do it again. Pull, drop, roll onto the side of the glute, open, tap the heels together, closed, roll it back towards me, lift it up, tap the toe, lift, and lower. 2 more, and then we're gonna add again, up, down, rotate. Try to keep those hips high. Last time, pull, drop, roll it back, open, tap the heels, closed. Woo. Beautiful. We're adding on the next one. Lift up, keep the toe pointed, tap, pull. Stay nice and high, point the toe forward, flex the heel, come back, lower down. Let's go, that's the last layer here. Pull up, down, reach. My shoulder is on fire, but I'm staying with it. Lift up, point, reach, hold it up, point the toe, and flex the heel, lower down. Don't compromise your form. If you feel like you need to lighten or peel it back a layer, then do so. This is almost there. Reach, pull down, lift, point the toe forward, flex the heel. We have one more and you are done. Don't rush it. Let's go. Clamshell pull. Reach for the toes. Open the heels, squeeze them together. Come back towards me, lift up high. Pull it down, tap the toe, lift it, keep it up, point the toe, flex the heel, lower down. Whew. You are done, girl. I almost blacked out there at the end. That was amazing. Come into a child's pose. Let's just take a moment here and regroup. How are you feeling? Stretch those hips back, reach those fingertips forward. I hope you're feeling so much stronger than just a little while ago when you began, which you totally are, whether or not you added on those layers or you might needed to drop the weight or lighten the weight. You finished this class, so feel good, feel accomplished. You girls did it. Take a deep breath, inhale through the nose, exhale, let the shoulders relax. Sway those hips back and forth a little bit. I can't believe the sweat I worked up just from that little combo. Let's roll it forward. So we're just going to do a cat-cow back into a child's pose. So arch the spine, hips back, round the back, tuck the head, roll it forward. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale forward. We do that 2 more times. Deep breath in. Exhale, tuck and round. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Good, let's just sit back, cross the legs. We're gonna extend one leg straight out, and I want you to flex the heel and bend. The ankle is gonna be above the knee, not on it. Walk the hips back a little bit, keep both feet flexed. Lift those fingertips all the way up and then fold it forward as far as you can reach and just hold for 2 deep breaths. Good. On your next exhale, gently come up. Place that foot on the floor, right outside the leg. Lift up the arm. We're going to come into a twist. So the opposite elbow is going to twist on the outside of that knee or the thigh. Take the arm back behind you. First, get length through the spine. So lift up through the crown of the head, all the way down through the tailbone, and just look over your shoulder. Tiny little twist here. Keep that other leg out ahead of you, nice and straight. Still with the toes pointing up to the ceiling. Keep it active. And then release out of it. We're going to switch sides, lengthen out through that leg. Flex the other foot. Gently walk the hips back, ankles resting above the knee, not on it. Take a deep breath, inhale, reach up. And for 2 deep breaths, we're going to stay here in this fold forward. Just relax the shoulders, relax the head. You guys did so amazing today. That was really challenging. And try to keep these short classes as spicy as I can. Trying to make the most of every moment, right? Lift it up, take that foot outside, the leg, reach the arm up. Gently press the bent elbow on the outside of that leg. Take the hand behind you, first lift and lengthen, and then rotate, look over that shoulder. Keep energy through that straight leg that's on the mat as well. Beautiful. We're just going to end here in a butterfly. So feet together, open up those knees, open, close. Circle out the head, 2 circles each direction. Good. Look up and down. Look left to right. Good. Walk your fingertips over to one side. Take your arm and stretch it up and over. Walk those fingertips out as much as you can. Reach the other hand up and over right by your ears, and keep both hips on the mat here, and just lengthen through the side body as much as you can for another deep breath. Good. And walk your fingertips out the other way as much as you can. Take the other arm up and over. Keep the arm nice and long. Extend. Walk those fingertips even more out ahead of you. Keep those hips grounded on your floor. Take a deep breath. Good. Come back through center. We're just gonna walk our hands forward as much as you can while keeping those hips on the mat. And just roll it up one vertebra at a time. Take a deep breath. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then on the exhale, give yourselves a really big hand. That was so amazing, girls. Thank you so much for moving with me. If you like this class, don't forget to leave me a comment, subscribe. I try to drop a new quick class that is short and spicy every week, so follow for more. If you're looking for more workouts, beginner friendly, intermediate, or advanced in all different durations with really bomb music to go along with it, you can download my app now, which is in the App Store or Google Play. It's called Sweat at Home Club. I will link it in the comments below. Please follow me on Instagram and let me know if you enjoy this class. I'd love to hear from the community. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back soon.